Hey guys, Alice here. Before the video begins, I just wanted to make a quick update. I was going in to edit this video and I found that the footage wasn't there. The footage for the previous episode and the footage for the next episode onwards, they're all there, but this particular episode wasn't there. I don't know if there was a bug in the transfer or if the capture card just didn't want to record this episode for some strange reason, so it presented me with a bit of a conundrum, because I have a couple of options. I could go back to our alternative save file and continue and basically redo the story from there, but the issue is the alternative save file is still in the desert, because that's when we had that corrupted footage. Right before we met Ethel. I'm sure you guys remember that fondly. But yeah, that's as far as we got in the alternative save file. Was still in the desert. So basically chapter 3, and as of the current videos, I'm not saying right now because we're obviously far ahead in recording, but as of the videos that are coming out right now, we're in chapter 6. And that's basically 3 chapters worth of blast through to get to the current position in the videos right now, and to be honest, neither of us really have the time to blast through 3 chapters just to get to this point in the story, because essentially most of this current part in the story is cutscenes, and the only really major thing that was lost in that footage was the Mobius battle, and I don't really feel like blasting through 3 chapters just to fight Mobius. Why? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to retroactively record the footage that should have been there. Obviously I couldn't re-record the Mobius battle, so I might just improvise or something. I don't know, because I just don't really see the point of blasting through 3 chapters just to battle Mobius. Why? Because this game is long, and just with college and work, just don't have time to go through it, and I really don't want to leave you guys in a recording gap. So, because again, apart from the Mobius Y, we just missed out on exploration footage, and so I'm going to just re-record the part of me going up to Colony Omega, but I'm going to include the original audio files, so you'll hear our initial reactions to things. Well, mainly the cutscenes, because up until we go to Colony Omega, we just talk about music and things like that. We don't really talk about the scenery per se, so, but I will include our initial reactions to the cutscenes, which thankfully can be re-recorded in the event gallery. Thank God for that. So we didn't lose any cutscenes. I can just re-record the footage through the event gallery. So if you notice any discrepancies in the cutscenes as opposed to our current setup, that's why, because we use the event gallery. I mean, I'll try and sync things up, but I can't guarantee it. So yeah, well, I don't have anything else really to say, so I'm just going to start the re-recording. But again, the audio you will be hearing will be our initial reactions, so nothing lost there. We still have our audio, just need to re-record the footage to the best of our ability. So without any further ado, let's begin this weird mashup of updated footage and initial audio recording.
And here we see the rare sighting of a white-dressed white Gormati cat in her natural habitat. See how she's camouflaged and watches over her domain, while a rainbow ansel flies in the sky. She's camoed, this bird ain't. Hey everyone, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. In the last episode, we finally arrived at the Capricorn Peak and found out a little bit of backstory between Mio, Miyabi, and what happened at Colony Omega. Now, this episode, though, we are going to continue exploring the mountains, the peaks, and the highs and the lows, and hopefully see what this area, and indeed what Mio's story, is all about. But if I just might start off on a little bit of a note, Capricorn Peak just sounds a bit weird to me.
Yeah.
Because clearly we know what they're going for. It's meant to be a play on, you know, ice caps. And also perhaps maybe on the star sign Capricorn.
Mm-hmm.
But still, just seems weird. Capricorn.
Yeah, and also, like, we've had, like, the Sword Valley song, and we've had the Machina Village song, but this is meant to be, like, the Dead Uriah. I was hoping for Uriah remix or something.
Yeah, or maybe just, like, you get a hint of Valak Mountain here and there. But, and again, we said this a little bit during our Let's Play, but for me, apart from the songs in which we can feel a little bit of the original or 2 soundtrack, none of the overworld themes are sticking in my head.
I mean, I have a couple of them. I mean, I quite like the Danik Desert song, and I've had the ocean music get stuck in my head a couple times.
I mean, the only one that I can think of that's going into my head is the Colony 9 theme, or the Colony 4 theme. But, you know, that's just me.
All the colony music is the same, which I wanted to bring up, but I never got a chance to. It's a bit of a shame, because I was hoping for a variety between the different colonies.
But there are definitely objectively more colonies compared to, like, say, the original, so I could definitely understand why. I could definitely understand why they find it a little bit harder to make so many songs from them. But
I guess that's true, but I know that Tsuyu Takahashi wanted to make more.
Yeah, definitely. He wanted to make more music. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, though, the music, in some ways, is not up to him. Thankfully, it's down to Ace, Mitsuda, and, you know, a bunch of other composers.
Mm-hmm.
But enough about that. Let's continue on. Let's do it. And what do you know? Already we're starting off with a little bit of an anomaly, because what do we see in front of us? We see Kevis and Agnes fighting us, not really against one another. So something is definitely askew here. But hey, it just makes it even more intriguing, and also, yeah, it wasn't obvious beforehand. Yeah, the Consul are kind of bad dudes.
Yeah.
To put it bluntly.
Wait a sec.
They're a mixed unit. But that's just not possible.
Possible or not, it's what we've got to deal with right now. We'll just have to adapt.
Unusual. They might be stretched thin.
Huh?
If it's like Mio said, then they've been running an experiment out of Omega.
These soldiers are evidently one of the results.
Kevis and Agnes. What kind of experiment could involve both of them? I don't know. But I do know the answer lies ahead. Mwamba? Hacked.
They've been reborn?
No, if that was the case, wouldn't they be way younger? Mwamba looks like he did this term.
Mwamba! It's me! Lance! You know me! Stop it! Mwamba! And now Kamaravi? What's going on?
This melody. That's why.
Miyabi! It's me, Senna, your friend! We came to save you! You don't have to fight for him anymore! So stop and come along with us!
Save thy breath. The Revenants neither remember nor feel. Only the instinct to fight tooth and nail for survival. Normally, they would undergo basic conditioning in a cradle prior to being awoken, as you all once did. They would fight for 10 years before returning to Her Majesty.
What a piece of work.
These younglings, they live for the sole purpose of battle. They are just as you are.
You're full of it. Our memories and feelings, they define us. They dictate who we are. When you take all of that away...
'Tis a phantasm. Fundamentally, memories and feelings are but tacked on extras, an afterthought.
Tacked on? Cut the crap!
Oh, they are as sheep. You are simply deceiving yourselves, wishing to divine some meaning from something that is devoid of it.
Why are you doing this? What's your goal?
Merely the betterment of life for Mobius.
What?
For such is Zed's humble desire.
Zed!
It is Zed who wove the fabric of this world. Consequently, we who are his avatars enjoy powers beyond mortal ken.
Mobius are Zed's avatars.
The gift I was imparted is the creation of flame clocks. Must I say more? I hold the life of every soldier in the very palm of my hand. Indeed, the flame clocks. They are part of my very being. Ethel and Kamaravi's flame clocks. Those were some of my finest work. Did they not thrill you? The ebb and flow of their lives. Then did it strike me. Like unto a flame, human life also doth glow and glimmer brightest just afore it is quenched. And hence, there can be no greater nourishment. Indeed, this flame clock is therefore my proudest creation. The final year, when life is at its most dazzling. A clock that gives rise to a sublime instant. 'Tis a flame clock most radiant.
Final year? So that's it. Muamba and Kamaravi, you brought them back close to their homecoming.
Why? This is all kinds of screwed up. I've never met anyone I wanted to punch more.
Yeah. Even for Mobius, he takes the biscuit.
What is the matter? Proceed with the killing. Let your function be fulfilled and kill. And I shall raise you up as many times as needed with my flame clock ablaze.
He's mad.
Come. Let mine eyes feast upon the brilliance of your lives. Here, anon!
Man, this is messed up.
Yeah.
So, this guy brings back people who didn't quite make it. Man, that is messed up. Because these guys got so close to the end of their perceived lives, only to be faltered at the very end, and then be brought back in the same place over and over again. Man, that's messed up. Also, it would appear we have found the origin of the flame clocks. And I think this guy is right for the picking. Unfortunately, Muamba, you might be the heart, dust, and soul and darling of the internet, but unfortunately, we gotta put you down.
Yeah.
But hopefully though, you'll go quickly, you won't be a problem, and this time, in a nice way, you won't be coming back. It does beg the question though on why Miyabi was brought back, seeing how she was the youngest of everyone in this group, yet she was the one who brought back. Hell, it could be just like a certain antagonist in Xenoblade. They were simply there, so why not? Hacked? Unfortunately, you are the one who's got the least context, the least moments in the game, and therefore the least relevance. I'm sure you're a nice guy in the eyes of the internet, but in comparison to everything we've seen in this game with the amount of colorful characters who we have interacted with, it's like saying, oh yes, you're my most favorite grain of rice.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of things about you. Hopefully you get more context. Hopefully this isn't the last we see of you, but hey, who's to say? Kamaravi. I honestly thought it would be a second coming of Jadeface. Like someone who you see is on your side initially, goes missing, and then comes back in a massive strong way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Malamba, when did you get so strong?
Kamaravi too. The last time we fought, he was in a Pharaonis. But he seems to be even more driven this time round. Sparks! Is this their fight or flight instinct?
Poor Miyabi. They're strong, all right. But that's all they are.
Huh?
The melody Miyabi used to play, it wasn't like this. There's no way it was ever this sad. So then...
Yeah. They're hollow. There's no will behind their actions. It's not our old friends that we're fighting here. It's something else.
An astute observation, yes. It is so. Owing to the basic conditioning being lacking, their psyches are rather unstable. The melody you hear serves to prop them up. An Offseer conveys peace to their cohorts. They enable them to realize dreams. That is what I focused my efforts on, and iterated.
That's wrong! You can't use the Offseers!
Au contraire, au contraire. Behold for thyself. The mental instability is assuaged, and their movements adhere to the base specifications. Certainly, there is no will behind it, but will is an undesired side effect.
Evil. You can't do this. Not to Miyabi. Not to our off-seeing rights. How dare you use them to your own ends?
That's a good tune. A Chris original?
Yeah, I suppose it is.
Maybe I'll pinch it as well.
You've got your own tunes, Noah. Those are just as good. Wonderful, I'd say.
Really? I only tweaked a few notes in a score from my previous colony.
It's not the notes that matter. It's the feelings you imbue them with.
Feelings?
Raw emotion. It resonates.
Mio! It's feelings!
Feelings.
It's the Offseer melody we've been playing. We just need to play it again now. She's an Offseer too. I know for sure it'll reach her.
Of course, yeah. Our melody. Just like always.
Yeah.
Understood. I'm taking the lead. You follow.
Noah, Mio, what are you...
Wow. Good thinking, you two.
Huh?
I'm saying this might actually work. Come on, guys. Defend. Lance. Senna.
All right.
Sure thing.
What in the...
Miyabi? Hear me? It's me. Mio. Remember that day when you first explained to me the purpose of an Offseer? Softly. That fateful day when the lights of life danced into the sky. So high. Ever since that day, I've done my best to play that melody you trusted me with. Miyabi, you gave me newfound life back then. Now, let it be my turn. Mio. Help me. Just wait, Miyabi. I'll be with you soon.
Mio.
Mio.
Huh? How can this be? Their memories, their minds ought to have all been scoured clean!
Why? An Offseer's melody. It's more than a sequence of notes. It is shaped by feelings. Those of the player and of the ones being played for. All I did was shape the feeling Miyabi passed to me. And play my heart out.
Inconceivable. You were able to override Zed's precepts? No Ouroboros should command that sort of power! The Sword of the End. That's what's behind this reprehensible act. Well then, I shall just have to ascertain the matter.
Oh, Spark! He's coming!
Now he steps in.
He's even chunkier than that K guy.
That is a lot of junk. Noah! Mia! Come on!
Yeah! Take him down! Then we can free the colony!
Since you are no longer bound by the flame clocks, my Mobius power certainly holds no sway over you. Ergo, at this late hour, I will bring my mind, spirit, and flesh to bear, and batter you all into oblivion. Come! 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 With the bloody sport commence!
And here we have yet another Mobius, as all our friends pass on. And what do you know it? Guess who's fighting it? It's my wife.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I hate...
Can this pattern stop?
I hate for this to be a trend, but I'd be lying. It's sort of too funny to see, in all honesty. But anyway, we're kicking...
Yeah, funny for you.
I mean, what are you saying? You get to listen to Ace. You get to listen to Anuna, all mixed into one beautiful package. Come on.
But I'm left with tense battles every time. I don't get a chance to relax.
I know. Hey, do you think I choose this pattern? I don't. It's just the way the game is paced and just our sodding luck. But hey ho, here we have Mobius Y. And the one thing that I will say right now is I'm sort of glad, yeah, in some way, a little bit weirded out. Now, we're not going alphabetical order. And judging from the verbiage that Y has mentioned, it seems like he is pretty much second in command, almost.
Yeah.
Yet, why are we facing him on like a random offshoot mission which has no direct link to the story? As in, like, it's not part of the main plot. I mean, don't get me wrong, I feel like the writing and the way you set up this villain is fantastic, but he pretty much comes out of nowhere and expected, like, yes, I am the big bad second boss. Only possibly second to N and Z. But yeah, I get little screen time. I don't know, it just seemed weird. I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments below. And for me, I feel like one of the things that is rubbing me the wrong way is that the hero quests they're meant to dive deeper into a character, you know, get a sense of more depth to them. This is giving Mio closure, not giving her more depth. I don't know. Then again, though, I feel like this has been sort of the case with how even the game started, how it focuses on Noah's group and their build-up and their beginning, and we just sort of gloss over Mio's side.
Yeah, I kind of wish we'd gotten more context on that.
Yeah, like, I would have loved to see, like, maybe an hour's worth of gameplay of them being in their own colony, you know, and them just, you know, chatting around. I mean, hell, I'd even go for a small segment of, like, Senna and Mio going about their way and them meeting Tyon. Why is thou making me spin like a record player, baby? But anyway, though, I love the design. I love the Shakespearean stuff from him. And with the guy's voice acting, I could even swear that, and I probably am wrong about this, because I doubt that guy has a credit in Xenoblade 2. But I honestly thought this guy was the Dark Majesty one.
You think so?
That's what I thought at a glance. I don't know. It is pretty much near impossible to check, I feel.
At least not without spoilers.
No.
I'm afraid to look anything up, even just like the smallest things, because it might be a spoiler.
Yep. Yeah, this is why we have not watched anyone else's Let's Plays or Twitch streams of this game, because you never know, everyone's gameplay experience is going to be different to ours, so we like to have our own journey. But anyway, let's just beat up Steroid Wolfric.
Steroid Wolfric.
I'm on steroids, rah! But I still want to be friends and hug you though, rah!
Noah, it's time! Quick, set them all free!
Cut the flame clock, now!
A creditable effort, Ouroboros. Reviving their memories is no small feat. And how scintillating a display. Now, take that brilliance in hand and spread it wide, and in so doing, illuminate the world therewith. I shall be watching eagerly.
He got away.
Miyabi.
Miyabi!
I've been listening all along. The melody you've been playing every day since then.
Yeah. Miyabi, thanks to you, I sent on so many voices to so many others. And I'm not done yet. I'll keep going.
It was a gorgeous melody. Yours. And
Noah. Nice to meet you, I guess. Though I already feel like I know you.
Noah, huh? Yours was very beautiful. Just like Mio's.
I owe it to this.
No, you hold on to that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll wash it. It'll be as good as new.
Dummy, that's not what she was trying to say at all.
Wait, why am I...
Right?
From me to Mio. And from her to you. The feeling is passed on. Until you can make your voice truly heard. Please, keep it with you. Yeah?
I will. If that's how you feel, I'll be more than happy to keep using it.
Take care then. Mio,
Huh?
you've become the greatest Offseer I've ever seen.
Oh, there's still room to grow. But at least I found my stride. Since I'm not alone.
Could I, come with you?
Of course. You're back, Miyabi.
We really missed you.
Thank you, Mio, Senna.
Quest complete! Yay! And with that, we get a new hero added, Miyabi, the Trorbada.
The Troubadour.
The Troubadour. Healer. A unique healer that can speed up allies' R recharge speed. Their town R fully recharges every R of every ally. Oh! But can I say, this has been a weird thing to talk about. This quest.
I kind of like it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I liked it too. I did too, but the fact that Mwamba hacked and Kamravi are back and is like, no, let's just focus on Miyabi here.
Yeah.
And also, the fact they talk about, well, Kamravi's alive and everyone else is alive, they can't go back, it'll seem weird. I think everyone pretty much knows that the colony and the councils are BS.
Yeah.
I think they'd be happy that people are back. You know, but I can understand why I would say, well, this guy's back, how come these guys ain't back, and so on and so forth.
Like Ethel.
Yeah, but it's a weird quest, and I still hold my hand up and say this should have been part of the main plot. But, hey ho, I liked it, and pretty surprising that it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And also, why? What are you planning? Makes me wonder. But on that note, guys, we are going to call things here. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this episode, be sure to like it. And what did you think of this particular quest? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. But if you want to follow us on the Xenoblade Chronicles free journey, then please subscribe to see more. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. See you later.